What is going on, everybody? Philip here from the Figure Bros, bringing you guys another review. Today we're taking a look at basically a SH knockoff or bootleg from a third-party company, Demonical Fit. This is the Untamed Power Time Ranger. This is their Super Saiyan 4 version Goku, basically. And I believe this model, this particular look, comes from the video games, the Xenoverse. I could be wrong. Someone can comment down below if I'm right or wrong about that. But this is Demonical Fit Super Saiyan 4 Goku, basically, in a nutshell. And again, I don't know if you call them knockoffs or third parties. But we've been taking a look at a lot of these lately because I think SH Figuarts is really just dropping the ball this year. Especially with DBZ and Dragon Ball Super, and they were quick to make $70 Diama figures, which is basically like 2-inch, 3-inch figures, which nobody really asked for. Meanwhile, Demonical Fit, Beast Deities, Black Hole Toys, all of these other like bootleg or third-party companies are just stepping up to the plate and really delivering for the fans. So Jared and I have really been wanting to look and take a look at more of these, and this is again another Demonical Fit. We've taken a look at one of these before. We've done a lot of these. We've done Demonical Fit, Beast Deities, we did Black Hole Toys, we did Jiren from them. And I'm telling you guys right now, we're going to be bringing more of that to the channel because I think SH Figuarts is in a little bit of a hole with the fans right now, and I don't think they're doing a very good job servicing the fans and giving us what we want. Meanwhile, these other third-party companies, bootleggers, whatever the hell, knockoffs, whatever the hell you want to call them, are really stepping up and delivering. And I gotta be honest, guys, they're just as good as an SH Figuarts for sometimes a fraction of the price. You can see right there on that top right, it has $54.99 was the MSRP. I actually did not pay that. I actually paid $45. Credit to Jared, who was at Comic-Con this past year. About a couple of months ago, he picked us up for me, and I've been wanting to review this, so I figured today's a good day to review it because I'm going to be bringing you guys another video talking all about SH Figuarts and Bandai and why I do think they are dropping the ball this year in 2025 and what they can do to change that. That's a little bit of a teaser for a different video and a different day. But today, we're taking a look at this figure right here. So like we do all the other times, let's go ahead and get him out of the box and take a look at articulation first. All right, now that we got Super Saiyan 4 or Untamed Power Goku out of the box, let's go ahead and, like we always do, take a look at articulation. And before we do that too, if you guys could just please comment down below if you guys agree or disagree with me on that one. Do you think SH Figuarts is really doing a good job this year, and even towards the end of last year? I think they could do better, and they just choose not to. And this is why you're seeing a lot of these third-party companies just all coming out making figures. If you head on over to like sites like 5K Toys, you'll see a bunch of these Demonical Fit, Beast Deities, Black Hole Toys. You can even check eBay too, AliExpress, all of them, and they're all popping out of the woodworks, just making a bunch of figures. A lot of you guys, I'll put a photo up. There is now a tease of a perfect cell from a third-party company that no one's even heard of, but I do believe other studios, like KW Studios is making one. Never heard of them either. There's a lot of companies that are just making these type of bootlegs, and I think it's because, again, SH Figuarts, there's a big void right now where they're just not doing a good job making the figures that the fans want. And well, we're going to see what happens here in the end of this year, see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's see if they actually can turn it around. But, you know, just comment down below if you agree or disagree with that. I don't think they're doing a very good job. So, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get into this articulation segment for this one. Looks really good, too, right out of the package, by the way. Feels really good. Starting off with the head, like we always do, it's on a double ball peg. So there's a ball peg down here by the neck and on top of the head. So you guys can get all different range of motion, which is just fantastic. He can tilt his head, he can look down about that much, he can look up about that much. Really good. Even for this hair, by the way, which is like this really nice soft light rubber, it's really good because you can pretty much manipulate it and get really good downward and upward action. So pretty impressive there. Moving over to the shoulders, over by the arms right there, pretty good. You can go out like that. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows, and a little bit of a hinge for right there by the wrist, which is really good. So we like to see stuff like that. Butterfly joint, there, it looks like there is one, but it doesn't really work. You can see where the cut is on the inside. And again, you can see that the arm kind of moves outward as much as it wants to. So the butterfly inside the arm is pretty good. So you guys can see, you guys can get a really nice range of motion. I do wish they would have put one right here in the back as well, so we can swing it out a little bit more, so you can get more range of motion covering the chest area. Even still, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's not bad. Abs, does have an ab crunch, but there's not really a whole lot going on there. And he can look back about that much. So going forward, nothing but back, pretty good. Moving over to the legs, and again, because of this soft rubber, we can just move this over to the side like that. He pretty much gets the full range of splits. It kind of looks like an SH Figuarts from the inside, pretty much the same type of molding and articulation, which is fantastic. He can kick out about that much, pretty good there for the kick out. He can kick back about that much, so pretty good there. Lift that up so you guys can see pretty good. Double jointed knees. Yeah. Pretty good there. Pretty good. Pretty impressive. And then, of course, ankles, toe hinge, which is basically like an SH Figuarts. There is a little bit of a thigh cut too, I forgot to talk about. But these things, again, pretty standard, right? Like all across the board, it pretty much feels and articulates just as well as an SH Figuarts. I just told you, I just wish they would have put a a butterfly joint in the back of here as well, so this piece could have come out as well. I think we would get a little bit better range of motion, but all in all, really good too. Let's talk about the aesthetics of the figure, because there's actually a lot to admire here. It looks really, really good here. So the first thing I want to talk about is just this soft, rubbery piece, like right here around the hair, which is fantastic. I love this. It actually has some articulation itself. I didn't even know that until just now. So that's pretty good. And what I like about it is so soft, and the rubber, it's like you can pretty much manipulate it. I'm not worried about, like, if I wanted to move his head up and down, I'm not worried about his hair actually hindering articulation. As far as paint and quality goes, I love the red. I love the fur that you could see. The nice fading of the chest is really nice as well, with the flesh tone skin. Looks just like, obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So it's pretty good there. I love this like soft rubber. If this was SH Figuarts, this would have been a hard piece of plastic that probably would have weighed him down. I think of like the new version of Broly from Dragon Ball Super, that purple cloak that he wears around, that freaking animal fur that's around his waist that just absolutely weighs a ton, always holding down Broly, making him fall over. This one, you can see it's all soft rubber with a little bit of articulation, so you can pretty much manipulate and move it however you want. Really good there. He's even holding the bag of sensu beans right there, and I even love the rips in the shorts right here. And if you guys can see, it actually has the red fur holding behind it too, so pretty accurate there. All the way down to the legs, everything looks really good and works really well. Even love all the rips and everything in his actual shirt, so that would be pretty cool there. So articulation, pretty solid. Look and design, pretty damn solid. Of course, there's things that we can do that are a little bit better, but again, I'm not going to freaking sit here and ding them and nick them to death like that. It works pretty good and balances really well. He can stand pretty damn easily. Let's go ahead and move over to the accessories. Of course, we actually do get a lot, so there's something to be beholden to that, especially for the price that you're paying for. First up, we have the arms crossing, pretty standard there for a lot of bootleg SH Figuarts, even for SH Figuarts themselves. We get, of course, a pair of these three knuckled curved hands, pretty standard for a Goku figure. We get, of course, hands coming out for like a blast effect, pretty nice there. You get a pair of those ones. We also get a pair of more open hands, so you can do more blast effects with your toy photography, which is excellent. Now this, I like this. I mean, this is a demonical beast deities thing right here. This is excellent. So you get these type of hands which have a peg coming outward, and I'll go ahead and show you. Actually, it's this one right here. You get a set of these ones, and you guys can see. Let's see if I can get the camera to pick it up and focus. You guys can see, look at that peg right in the middle of his palm, which is excellent, right? SH Figuarts doesn't do that. Because the reason why it's such an excellent thing is because you can just palm the blast effect pretty easily. And I like that, and I admire that. That's really nice. It makes it easier. And the old SH Figuarts, even some of the modern ones, you pretty much get these blast effects that you kind of just have to rest on their hands or curve their hands. You basically have to like do like this and kind of like make it sure like it rests there, which is really a pain in the ass if you're doing toy photography. This is pretty good. You just put a peg right in the middle of it, slide it in, and boom, now he's holding his Kamehameha effect. Excellent there. And then of course we get a pair of these 2 fingers to the forehead to do his instant transmission. Get a nice pair of those ones. And then of course for the Kamehameha, I just showed you guys the Kamehameha blast effect. We do get a blast effect, and of course you get all of these for the pegs, which is a really nice, beautiful sea blue. I love the blue on this one. We also get his tail, so that's pretty good for Super Saiyan 4. And face plates, we don't get a lot of them, we just get 3. That's probably the only thing that I would knock on this one. I would like to get at least 1 more face plate, but what we do get is serviceable and definitely works. Of course, we get his regular grinning, happy, and then mouth open and angrily face. And of course, we do get the one with his teeth, which is on him right now. So that's it for this this entire figure. And again, the MSRP was $54.99. That I was actually able to pick up, thanks to Jared, $45 cash. So I got all of this for a $45 figure. Now, before we go, I do want to compare this to the Super Saiyan 4 from the SH Figuarts. Here they are side by side, and you can pretty much tell they are identical. This one is a little more red from Demonical Fit. Like the red is definitely a little more redder. This one's more like a pinkish red. Maybe call it prink. I don't know. And of course, you guys can see the flesh tones. This one a little bit darker. This one a little bit lighter. But you guys can see, as far as like the face plates go, they pretty much are the same. As far as the muscle definition, pretty much the same width. Everything, like, I mean, really just damn near identical. Even the hair. But you guys can see this hair does move too, but this hair is a lot harder. This one's more of a soft rubber. So this figure feels lighter on the surface than this one. The SH Figuarts does feel like it's a little heavy in the hand. This one does feel a little bit lighter. Does that really matter? No. Articulation, damn near the same. But again, like I mentioned, like I do wish, see how that butterfly joint just comes right out for the SH Figuarts? I like it, and there was no gapping on this one. I do have to say, the SH Figuarts, the Super Saiyan 4 for the Goku and the Vegeta were both really, really good. They were both spot on. So it was just obviously the pricing. You're going to pay somewhere between like $60 to $75 for this one. I do believe MSRP, though, when he first came out, was about $55. So same as this one. But we did not get as many accessories as for the SH than we do with the Demonical fit. That is one thing that is definitely different. With the SH, you only got a standard blast effect and a couple of face plates and a couple of hands. This one, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands, 3 face plates, tail, and arm crossing. That's definitely more than you would get with the SH Figuarts for sure. All in all, I'm going to give this guy a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a really good figure. Really good. And again, I highly recommend picking up some of these Demonical fits. Check out Demonical Fit, Beast Deities, Black Hole Toys. Those 3 knockoffs, bootleggers, whatever the hell you want to call them, third-party companies, are doing a fantastic job making Dragon Ball Z figures. They definitely deserve to get some love, so go check them out. You can go find them on either eBay, Facebook groups, AliExpress, 5K Toys. I'll leave a link down below to 5K Toys, because actually they came out with a statement saying they will not raise the prices, even though this whole tariff thing is going on, so they are a true one for that one. They definitely deserve your money and your support. So I'll leave a link down below to them. You can go check them out and find a bunch of figures from them. That's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it, comment, do all that good stuff. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time.